This is Mr. Magnifico, and in this video I'm going to explain why I'm using a 10-year-old deck in a 16-year-old car and why these two are the perfect combination for me. So my 2009 Audi A3 came with an Audi Concert 2, which is a pretty basic radio and CD player. It does have an auxiliary port, but it's awkwardly placed right next to the handbrake, which is not the most convenient spot. And since most new devices no longer have 3.5mm jacks, that means you'll have to rely on Bluetooth. Now the only way to get Bluetooth into the Concert 2 is by using either a Bluetooth dongle, an FM transmitter, or a hardwired cable kit. I have previously tested both the dongle and the FM transmitter, and while they do work, they are not very elegant solutions and have problems of their own. I never got around to testing the cable solution, as I discovered this later on. And when it came to choosing a replacement deck, I had hundreds to choose from, but the one I picked was the Sony XAV68BT, and for good reasons. Even though it's now 10 years old, it has aged like fine wine. It packs a ton of features into a simple package, giving me everything I need and more. To start with, it's got your standard FM and AM radio, a USB port for MP3s, and an auxiliary port for primitive devices. Around the back, there is an AV input which can display anything that you connect to it. In my case, I connected a Nintendo Wii to it. It also has a DVD player, not something you see much these days, but it's still handy if you've got a collection of discs lying around. Another great feature is the rear view video input, which automatically activates when you put the car into reverse. Pair that with a camera and it's a total game changer, especially if you have tinted windows like I do. But the feature that I use the most and the defining reason for why I chose this deck is the Bluetooth audio. Whilst modern cars have this as a standard, this deck was ahead of its time.
They might conclude that I will need a very large heat pump capable of matching my current existence heat.
The connection is quick and seamless, the song information is displayed clearly on the screen, and you have full control over the playback, whether it's on YouTube, the music player, or the video player. The home button doubles as a voice assistant trigger, which means I can use Google Assistant hands-free. And thanks to the accompanying microphone that I placed neatly in the dashboard, voice commands and calls are crystal clear. Speaking of calls, the phone functionality is excellent for its age. You can access your full contacts list, see your recent calls, use voice dialing, enter the numbers manually, or you can save up to 6 presets. It's genuinely useful and still holds up today. Now the reason I say this setup is perfect for me comes down to how it works with my phone, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. It fits perfectly in the center of the steering wheel perimeter, so when I'm watching YouTube videos or TV shows, I can simply rest the phone there with no holder required. It's more practical than using screens on the deck or pop-up screens like newer cars. It's directly in front of me, easy to see and feels very natural. The same goes for my Galaxy Tab S9 Plus. The viewing experience is even better thanks to the larger screen, but I rarely use it for watching videos. I use it mostly to edit my YouTube videos. And the way the cover sits over the steering wheel and rests inside the dashboard means it's completely hands-free without the need of a stand, as you can see here. Placing the tablet here helps me edit my videos with ease. And since both my devices are Samsung, the ecosystem integration is fantastic. I can connect both devices to my deck individually, but thanks to Samsung Music Share, I don't need to. My tablet can connect through my phone and the audio is routed seamlessly through the deck without any delay. Because this tablet is 5G, it can stream content anyway, but even if it was Wi-Fi only, Samsung automatically hotspots the phone to the tablet as long as they are on the same account. There is no further setup needed, it just connects instantly. So if you were to install a Samsung tablet inside a dash, it would work perfectly like people have done in the past. And with my 100 watt charger, I can super fast charge both my devices at 45 watts using the super fast charging 2.0 protocol. Now you might reasonably ask, why not just get an Android deck instead? I actually did. It had all the bells and whistles: YouTube, video playback, emulator games, and even Android games such as GTA Vice City. So why did I switch back? One reason and one reason only: audio lag. There was a noticeable delay between the video and the audio.
If I had, and I know as a child of a car.
I tested it with 2 different phones and even a Windows laptop, and I had the same issue.
Tell her they're from me.
Oh, those are from Ray.
It's our anniversary.
Right. He says it's.
Did you say so? Give us sweaters? How did this? I didn't take.
I didn't test any Apple devices, but the problem was definitely on the Bluetooth side. Because local video playback was not an issue, there was no delay.
I'm sorry to have to break up the party, Mr. Weiss. I just need a word with your friend.
In comparison, the Sony is perfectly in sync. No lag and no delay.
Here's the thing though. I don't. Not by a long shot.
And that's crucial for me because any lag would completely throw off my video editing and navigation timings. I'd probably miss a turn before the voice guidance caught up. Watching TikTok videos would be completely out of the question. So that's exactly why I've chosen to stick with the older deck instead of a newer one. It does everything I need and it does it well. This issue might be personal to me, but I am curious, has anybody else experienced similar audio delays, and what devices have you used to get around this? And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more.